It is with great honor that I present you with the Archion Demonic Hunting Academy Class of 2017. May you take the knowledge you learn here and wield it well.
Where's Dad?
He's speaking with Sir Augustin. He'll return any time now.
Melly,
Simeon!
this is my mom. You've met Jameson before.
Hello, Mrs. Harrigold. I'm Melanie.
Oh, please, call me Veronica. Simeon has told me all about you. Thank you for being such a good friend to my son. It's so nice to see him connecting to people his age.
Mom!
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, you're the valedictorian? How does it feel? All that hard work paying off?
It feels good.
I'm sure your mother is very proud of you.
What? Oh, yes, very proud. I'm Olivia, Melanie's mother.
I'm Veronica. I'm Simeon's mother.
My best friend, Mum.
All right. Simon, it's nice to meet you as well.
Oh, it's actually...
Dad!
Hi, Mr. Reeves.
We're leaving.
What happened this time?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Clifford, be reasonable.
Don't worry about it, Lionel. My family and I are leaving.
No, we're not.
Quiet, Melanie.
No! This is my graduation, my day. You aren't just going to ruin it. Are you even proud of me?
Of course I am, but...
No buts. If you are, then please stop.
Fine. I'll wait in the car.
I'll go see what's up with him. Nice to meet you and all that.
What was that all about, Lionel?
With Clifford, he wanted me to make his daughter third rank. She's just graduated. There's no way I could do that with a good conscience. She's far too weak. Never amount to anything, I imagine. It's best that I keep her as low as possible. Wouldn't want her to disappoint her father more than she already has.
What? This isn't how I remember this.
Yeah, she can't keep up with the narrative. She thinks I should abandon people that could actually help me because she get her feelings hurt. But at the same time, she can't speak her own feelings. Too afraid to step on someone's toes.
What is this? Stop it!
Now I think of it, Mom. Let's leave too. This isn't worth the time.
Stop! A dream. Wonder if that's how Simeon feels.
Wish you could be here, buddy.
Me too, man. Congratulations.
Is that Simsy? Where are you? You missed everything. Your brother almost lost the ring.
You didn't need to tell him that part. He's in Europe.
Wow, fancy.
Did you tell him I was the one who found the ring?
Sounds like it was pretty bad.
It was. He got down on one knee and realized he didn't have it on him. It had fallen out of his pocket somewhere in the park.
Vernon fell in the fountain looking for it.
Celia's helping him dry off.
Oh, is that Simeon? Pass me the phone.
Simeon!
How was your trip? Finding everything okay?
It's going well. The people here seem to like me.
Oh, that's great. We miss you so much. Can't wait for you to come home.
Right. About that.
What is it, sweetheart?
Falker, the leader here, offered me a chance to live here with them.
Really? That's fantastic. That's what you wanted, right? A place to belong?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet, but Victor isn't taking it well.
Well, not much of a surprise there. What about Melanie?
I haven't talked to her about it yet.
I think you should. She's smart, she'll know what to do.
Maybe.
It's your brother's night. Why don't I give you back to him?
Thanks for being here, even if it wasn't in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You're doing what you need to do. We're heading out for dinner, and I'm sure you need to get to bed, so I'll let you go. Have a good night, man.
Good night. Congratulations again.
Archion, Episode 8, The Journey.
Do you guys have everything? Once we leave, we aren't coming back until our trip is over.
Can I go to the bathroom?
What? Yes. Why are you asking for permission?
Thank you!
Your friend Victor is a strange man.
Yes, but he's our strange man.
How long do you think we'll be gone?
Best estimate is about 4 hours to get there, so who knows.
Hey, thanks for having me along. I have been meaning to look around outside of town for a while.
Just don't set anything on fire, Ignus.
Look, I'm sorry, but I can't help that flame shoot out of my every pore.
I swear to God, if you start a forest fire, I will ensure Folka's wrath rains down on you.
No one is setting anything on fire. Ignus has got things under control, right?
Yeah, totally under control.
Very convincing.
I heard you all were leaving. Is Victor here?
He'll be back. Who are you?
Sorry, I'm Melody. Victor said he wanted to meet with me before he left.
You aren't the girl he met the other night, are you?
Yes, I am.
Melody! You made it!
Of course I did. I promised I would see you off.
That's great! You're great!
Will I see you again before you go back home?
No.
Why not?
Because you're...
I don't mean literally see you.
Oh, right.
Isn't
New
York, do those two like each other?
Looks like it.
You will.
How?
I wish you the best of luck on your trip. Haze, you take good care of them.
Yes, ma'am.
You too, Melanie. Protect them with your life.
When have I not?
Why must you?
All right, have fun, everyone. Let's go. Cliff, lots of work to do.
Why did you cut me off?
Simeon, you better leave and come back in a timely manner. If you don't, I'll report your sorry butt to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, I get it.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Simeon. I can't tell you how much, but negotiations have been going well. By the time you get back, you'll most likely have an alliance ready.
That's good to hear.
Shall we be...
Lead the way, Simeon.
Alright, looking at the map, we need to go that way.
That is messed up.
Is this how our killer leaves his victims? It's horrid.
Yes, it is. Our greatest fears have been realized. Our killer is here, in New York.
As unfortunate as this is, being local is helpful. Allows League agents to work with the case directly.
With what we've learned, the League should have been involved from the beginning.
Exactly.
How in the world does this guy know who's half Archion and who's not?
I was wondering that myself. I have an idea as to how.
Please, enlighten us, Slime.
The HAD.
The what?
The Half Archion database. It's a compendium of all registered Half Archion people around the world.
I've never heard of it.
That would be because it's top secret. Allows the people registered anonymity, while also knowing that the League is capable of protecting them.
You sure seem to hide a lot of secrets.
In my line of work, you don't have much of a choice. This is to our benefit, however.
Why is that?
This narrows down suspects significantly. The HAD is only known by 6 people. Myself, and the 5 other League heads.
You don't think one of them is the killer, do you?
No, I don't. But I don't think it's out of the question that one of them might be affiliated with the Eyes of Aegeus, and is ordering someone around to commit these murders.
Do you have any suspicions?
Not yet. I'll keep my eyes open, but it will take time.
If someone that high-ranking is involved, things are more serious than we thought.
Much more serious.
Hey, guys! I think I found something.
What is it, Erzu?
I think it's some kind of business card. I found it behind the dumpster. It could be nothing, but we can't be too careful.
Let's see. Senator Robbins.
Isn't that the politician that Simeon and his group helped protect?
It is. Curious. Very curious.
It could be just a coincidence.
Or it isn't. Couldn't hurt to give Mr. Robbins a visit.
It's been a pleasure working with you so far, Mr. Reeves. I can see why Lady Ellis holds you in such high regard.
Thank you, Falka.
Something troubling you?
Yeah?
Is it Melanie?
How did you know?
You two wear your relationship on your sleeves. That and Augustin warned me of your strained connection before you arrived.
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Stuff I'm not proud of. I don't expect her to forgive me. I just want her to understand that I know now. I just found out after it was too late.
What caused you to change your view? If you don't mind me asking?
When you were fighting with your dad at the pub, you mentioned something that your dad did to Deacon. What happened? If you're okay with sharing.
I already wasn't fond of him before that, but this cemented my feelings for him. It happened shortly after we graduated from the academy.
Deacon was 12. I was busy training him for the academy exam. I was a tough teacher.
Deacon wasn't as capable as I was. He failed at his training a lot more than I did growing up. My father didn't appreciate that. He went harder on him.
He was a scrawny kid. I was hoping I could whip him into shape, but it wasn't working.
Deacon would call me most nights and tell me the horrible things Dad would say to him.
I would say such awful things to him. I would often use his sister to make him feel bad about his performance.
You're lucky that your sister is performing so well. I can't believe he used me to belittle him, practically making me an accomplice.
I still remember vividly the final day I trained him.
I still remember perfectly the last time Deacon called me.
I was angry. Training wasn't working. I couldn't believe my own son couldn't live up to my impossible expectations.
He was pushing him harder than ever.
I told him to defend himself against me, pretend I was an Archion trying to kill him. I wasn't worried about getting hurt. I knew I could take him.
He told Deacon to defend himself against him. Imagine, Deacon defending himself against a man twice his size.
Like I said, I was angry. I didn't notice that I wasn't holding back until...
The monster broke his arm.
I had blacked out, only for a moment. 1 second I was doing an exercise with him. The next, he was on the floor, cradling his arm, crying.
He stopped training him after that. Probably thought if he went any further he'd get in serious trouble.
I don't know what it was about that moment, seeing him injured like that, but it all clicked. I was rough with Melanie, but she never got hurt like that. Every little thing I've done, not just to my son, but to my daughter as well. I was a monster in the eyes of those I loved. I stopped training him immediately in hopes to make sure I never did that again. For his sake.
I called my father just to curse him out. I don't think I've ever said that much foul language in my life. That's why I can't forgive him. It's too late.
I know I'm past forgiveness. All I can do is make the best of the time that I do have.
You're doing what you can. You not running away from your past is the best thing you can do for your children. Become the man you want to be for them. But don't forget who you were.
Believe me, I won't be forgetting. It will live with me for the rest of my life.
Melanie, I had no idea. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize. He did things how he wanted, and now it's coming back to bite him. I have no sympathy for that man.
Welcome. How can I help you?
We desire
Information.
Why? Who are you?
Name's Arnia. This here's my associate Gal.
Girl doesn't like this human smell.
My smell?
Apologies for my friend. He has rot brain. He's not entirely there in his head. He keeps switching between third and first person. Very confusing. Better than being a mindless zombie, I guess.
I don't want any trouble.
Neither do we, Sean. Neither do we.
How do you know my name?
We know a lot. Like how you know about the location of a certain village. One filled with half-humans.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't lie to us, Sean. That can have deadly consequences. We know that you're the colony's human contact.
I'm not afraid of you.
You aren't? Shame. You should be. Time to find out what you are afraid of.
What did you do to me?
Poisoned you. It'll be really painful. First you'll feel a burning sensation. Then you'll go numb. And then there's the hallucinations. And then you die. That is, unless you give us what we want.
Piss off! I ain't helping you!
I'm not giving you much of an option here, Sean. What is it, Gal?
Picking up scent. 5 humans. 3 half-humans.
Can you follow it?
Yes.
Would you look at that, Sean? Looks like we don't need your help after all.
You're going to cure me?
I don't know. You didn't really help us.
Can Gal kill the human?
Oh, what the heck. Go for it, big guy.
No! No! Get away from me!
Gal, wait.
Why?
This isn't us. Remember, human lives
are valuable.
Drink this. You'll still be in pain for a while, but you'll live.
Why spare me? You people are supposed to be ruthless.
We have our own ideals. We want what they want, but we do it on our terms.
Melanie.
Haze?
I just realized that we never had the opportunity to actually talk to each other. Girl to girl.
Well, here we are.
Yes, here we are. Simeon speaks highly of you.
That's good to hear.
How long have you two known each other?
Since we started the academy. I'd say about 8 years.
So you know him pretty well then?
Very well, I'd say.
Great! I need some advice. Maybe you can help me?
What is it?
What kind of girls is he into?
Girls?
Yeah, girls. Wait, you seem surprised. Is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Had to check. I think he's really cool. I don't know how he feels about me, but it couldn't hurt to try. Better than my other option.
Hey, Haze! Watch me check this rock into the lake! Yeah.
Woo! Good technique!
He's had a crush on me for years. He doesn't think I know. Sorry if my question made you uncomfortable.
I just wasn't expecting a question like that. Our relationship is strictly professional. I don't know what kind of girl he likes, and he doesn't know what I look for in men.
What do you look for in men?
That's inappropriate to discuss during our mission.
Come on, what mission? We're just walking.
I don't want to discuss it.
Why so shy? Come on, it's girl talk.
Look, I appreciate you wanting to get to know me, but I don't do girl talk. Even if I did, I wouldn't do it with you. I hardly know you.
Who got you so grumpy? Fine, I leave you alone.
Appreciate it.
How much further do we have, Simeon?
We have a few more hours, but we should be getting there before nightfall.
Great. I don't get it.
Get what?
What makes Melanie so cool?
What are you talking about?
I just tried to get to know her and she shut me down. Clearly doesn't want to talk to me.
That's weird. Yeah, it does take her a while to get used to new people, but that's not like her at all.
Don't know what to tell you. She was pretty rude to me.
Look, I'll talk to her later.
Thanks. Have you thought any more about Folka's offer?
Of course I have. No one is letting me forget it. I think Victor is trying to convince me that everyone hates me here. He said that you and Dagger thought my nose was too big and made my face asymmetrical. He's never been a good liar.
I wouldn't believe that. Your face is very symmetrical, and your nose is perfectly sized. Handsome too, I might add.
Okay, I get it.
Get what?
You think I don't notice that you're flirting with me?
Caught red-handed. I'll be honest. I thought you were one of those guys who didn't pick up on that kind of thing.
I do. Sometimes. I'd like to say I have a perfect record, but I've missed things before.
Well, you have me figured out now. What do you think?
About what?
About us?
Absolutely not.
What? Why not?
We only met 2 days ago. We don't know each other like that.
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
No.
I thought you'd want to be with someone like you.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm not as interested in someone's parents as you all seem to be.
Unbelievable. I can't believe I wasted my time with you.
Gee, sorry you feel that way.
You know, you really don't know how to talk to women.
I will take your complaint under consideration, thank you.
Don't talk to me like that. You know what? Don't talk to me at all.
She's crazy.
Totally.
Oh, jeez.
So hot.
How long were you standing there?
The whole time. Thanks for rejecting her. Open things up for yours truly.
Should I be okay with that?
Oh, guess you're not his type.
You wanted this.
I didn't want anything, but I don't mind the results.
Congratulations. He's all yours.
Thank you. I'm not competing.
I'll help you finish what you're here to do. But don't think for a second that I want anything to do with you once this is over.
I understand completely. The feeling is mutual.
Come in.
Sir, there are some people here to see you.
Who is it?
An FBI agent. She has 2 others with her. They claim to be her partners.
What could they possibly want?
I think they just want to ask you a few questions.
Let them in.
Right away, sir.
Thank you, Senator Robbins. I hope we aren't here at an inconvenient time.
I'm a very busy man. Any time's inconvenient, so might as well do it now. How can I help you?
I'm Agent Dana Harvey. These are my associates, Hohenheim Hergold and Urzan.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Robbins. My son was part of the team that protected you at your party.
Was he now?
Your name has come up in a case we're investigating, so we just wanted to ask you some questions about it.
It did? Well, I hope it isn't anything too awful.
The case is serial murder.
That's pretty awful. I'm afraid to know how I'm connected.
We found your card on the scene.
That's it? I give my card out to a lot of people. It's a coincidence.
Are you familiar with a Mr. Henry Chin, Mr. Robbins?
Never heard of him.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, the card is clearly circumstantial. I don't have anything for you. Nice-looking family you have here. Thank you. Family is very important to me. If you heard any of my campaign speeches, I'm sure you already know that.
A family man. Nice. Would be a shame if something were to happen to them.
Urzan! Excuse me?
Dear God, just put the photo back.
Sorry, I was trying to be bad cop.
We never said we were doing that. No bad cop, no good cop, just cops.
I said I was sorry.
I think you 3 should leave.
I understand, sir. I'm sorry for bothering you. Good going, Urzan.
Hey! I did that for a reason.
I'd love to hear it.
I picked up the photo so I could plant a bug on the back of it.
What? That's incredibly illegal.
Look, if he doesn't have anything to hide, he has nothing to worry about. Besides, we work outside the law.
No, we don't.
Well, I do. I would like some thank you, Urzons.
Only if it provides something good.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Would anyone like more coffee?
I would.
Here you go, Mr. Reeves.
Thank you, Santa. And please, everyone, call me Cliff.
Okay, Cliff. It appears we've come to a little problem in our negotiations.
Yes, and I'm not sure why. I think it's fair of us to ask some of you to join our ranks.
We aren't your soldiers.
How would you handle the inclusion of our people?
Ma'am, don't even entertain the thought. We owe them nothing.
I want to hear their plan.
They won't be forced to leave if they want to stay here. They would just be on call. If we need them, we'll contact them.
No! Don't you remember, Cliff? We're here because of people like you. People that would only want us to benefit themselves.
I'm not here to benefit myself. I'm here for the sake of this planet. That includes you, whether you like it or not.
He's right. I understand why you don't like this dagger, but in the end it offers more protection for you and your family. War is coming. Every day the High Order is one step closer to full-on assault on humanity. We can only hold them off for so long. When we can't do that anymore, no one, not even this place, is safe.
You have a good point, Miss Hudson. But I am still hesitant. I have taken so much care into finding and protecting these people. Allow me some concern about throwing them on the front lines.
I understand. I have to admit, I had hoped Simeon would provide enough proof that your people and ours would get along.
Simeon is a good man. Sure, he has the same split DNA we do, but he grew up very differently than most of us. While he did face some of the troubles that come with his parentage, he had a solid support system in the League. We didn't have that. Most of us come from lives where we could only rely on ourselves. It'll be hard for them to adjust to working side by side with regular people. A lot of them won't want to do that.
It's funny you say that, Dagger.
I don't see what's funny.
It's funny because you said our people don't want to work with humans. Just yesterday, Arbor ran up to me and said that, after listening to Simeon's story, he wants to join the League.
Arbor? He's 12 and suffers from delusions of grandeur.
I'm not saying yes. I'm just saying cooperation isn't entirely out of the question. As for my answer to you, Cliff, I need time to think on it. Give me a day or two. I'll have your answer then.
Take all the time you need.
Yes, please. We want to make sure our alliance is on good terms.
Certainly. I think it's time to take a break in our discussions. Let's reconvene tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
You can't seriously be considering agreeing to those terms.
What would you do, Dagger? They're right. Who knows how long it will be before humanity has to fight for their lives?
We aren't humanity.
Yes, but when it comes to the end, you'll have to pick a side. Just hope you pick the right one.
There has to be another way. There always has been.
That's the thing. We're running out of different directions to go. I imagine it won't be long before this place isn't a secret anymore. I'd rather this place be brought to light with protection.
That isn't going to happen.
No secret lasts forever, Robert.
I don't go by that name anymore.
But it's who you are. Giving you all new names is my biggest regret.
Why? It allowed us to reinvent ourselves.
And with it, you abandoned the compassion for humanity you still had.
If you're in so much regret, why do you still go by Volka?
I'm running from more than just my humanity. A mistake from my past. I messed up someone. Messed them up beyond repair.
Is that it? You aren't the first person to hurt someone by accident in their awakening.
It wasn't an accident. Sensing awakenings isn't my only ability.
What?
I also have the ability to reach into people's minds. and alter their brain chemistry. Really, just erase memories.
What did you do?
My mother was not a good woman. She hated the fact that I existed. I was an unwanted pregnancy. She made sure I was aware of it every single day. When I had awakened and found my abilities, I thought I had finally discovered what made me who I was. My mom thought she was cursed. First, she had a child she never wanted, and now that child was a freak. Her abuse got worse and worse, until one day.
What happened?
I snapped. I used my powers on her. My initial goal was to just erase her memories of me, and I would run away. But once I reached into her mind, I got to relive all of it. Everything she had done right before my eyes. I got mad. I decided I was going to take more. I was going to take all of it. Before I knew it, she was on the floor. She was very much alive, but her brain was very much dead. I had essentially killed her.
How old were you?
15. I became overcome when I realized what I had done. I couldn't believe I had done this to someone, even though she was the worst. I decided there was only one way to atone. I decided I was going to do to myself what I did to her. It didn't work. I retained most of my memories, but something did end up missing.
Your name?
Yes, I go by Falca because I don't know who I am. Just what I've done. If you think less of me now, I understand.
I don't. You took that pain and built something amazing. We owe a lot to you.
I hope that you'll keep this to yourself.
Of course. But I have to ask, why are you telling me this?
No one is guiltless. We are just as capable of evil as they are. And the truth is we need them just as much as they need us. Maybe it's time to stop hiding.
You realize what you're saying? Do you really think revealing us to the world is a good idea?
A year ago, I would have said no. However, with each passing day, I grow fearful of the looming threat the Archion have become. We say we don't care about either side in the conflict, but that's a lie. We want humanity to win. So, why not help it?
You've just made up your mind, haven't you?
Yes, I think I have.
You do realize the consequences, right? No one here will be able to live a normal life.
Were our lives ever truly normal?
No, I suppose not. I trust you, and I'll trust your decision. I'm just scared of what we'll face because of it.
I understand your concern. I won't let anything happen to any of you.
You better keep that promise.
With my last dying breath.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. We've made it.
That's the journey? I was expecting more.
It's a cave. What more were you expecting?
I don't know, it being shaped like a skull or something?
Yeah, or like the head of a wild beast.
Whatever. Can we just get this over with? I want to go home.
It's getting dark. We should make camp for the night. We can explore the cave in the morning.
What? We're here, aren't we? Let's just finish this.
Melanie's right. We may have flashlights, but it's better to explore during the day. If we lose our light source, we'd be completely blind in there. If we go in at night, it would be harder for us to find a way out.
You agree with her. Figures.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't need to explain anything to you.
I don't appreciate your attitude.
Guys,
That goes both ways.
Guys, let's not do this. We're probably going to be together for another day. Let's not fight.
You guys set up camp. I'm going for a walk.
Self-important prick.
What are you talking about? This isn't like you, Melanie.
You're right, I'm sorry, I don't know.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started. I'll get started on our dinner. You will enjoy some fine cuisine tonight.
Can't wait. I'm starving.
You guys work on setting that up. I'll be right back. You climb trees often?
Leave me alone. You already showed that you don't care about me.
Hey, just because I turned down your advances doesn't mean I don't care.
Why would you care? No one ever has.
What are you talking about? The people here love you.
Only because of what I am, and not because of who I am. They love Haze. They could care less about Anastasia.
Who?
My real name. The real me.
I'm sure there's a lot to like about Anastasia.
Not really. I was born and promptly abandoned by my mother. I spent my infancy in an orphanage, but that closed down when I was 7. I was on my own after that.
You had to grow up at a young age.
Yes. I was alone, fending for myself for 12 years. It took Folka 12 years to find me.
Do you hate her for that?
No. It took me that long to awaken. That's the only way for her to find me.
Do you not like it here in Cormandorum?
I do. I really do. I've never felt more alive. But everyone here wants to forget their past. You ask them about who they were, you'd be lucky to get an answer. My past made me. As bad as it was, I don't want to forget it. Then you came. You weren't afraid of who you were. You told stories of your adventures. Amidst all the tragedy of your life, you still found hope. I liked that. It made me like you. Maybe a little too much.
Don't beat yourself up too much.
I'm sure you want nothing to do with me now.
Romantically? No. But the possibility of friendship isn't completely out of the question.
I need time before I'm ready for that. I'm still mad.
Okay.
Have you decided on whether or not you're staying?
Not yet.
Can I give my honest opinion?
Sure.
Stay. Not so you can be with me, I promise. You're starting to become a legend around here.
Not sure why.
You took down a member of the High Order. Regardless, we could really use you here. I know you have friends back home, but it's not like you won't ever see them again. The secret of Cormandorum is going away soon anyway.
What do you mean?
Why do you think we're doing these negotiations? Hiding is getting harder and harder. You know that the final war could happen at any moment. We aren't strong enough to protect ourselves. You're the strongest awakening Folk has ever experienced. You'd be more helpful to us than the League. They have all resources they need.
That's not true, though. We came to make the alliance because we needed more help.
So then we're both screwed.
I hope not.
Look, take Dagger's advice. Follow your heart. Just understand no one out there will understand you like we do.
I've always wanted that. People that can understand what it's like to be me.
Well, now you have it. What are you going to do?
Let's get this meeting started.
I have kept contact with Clifford Reeves. Things appear to be going well. Only issue the settlement has is their people joining our ranks, as well as maintaining secrecy to most outside people.
We need their abilities to win this war.
This could cost us the alliance. We need to lessen our demands. If we lessen our demands, there's no point in forming an alliance. We'd be giving them free protection. This is a war alliance, not a benevolence mission.
I will abstain from the vote on this topic.
How convenient.
What are you trying to say?
I think what Miss Ellis...
Lady Ellis.
I think what Lady Ellis is trying to say is that you are trying to push yourself away from this decision in order to save face with a certain Simeon Herigold.
I promise you I'm not. I'm abstaining to prevent a possible free versus free tie.
Sure you are.
All in favor of maintaining our original demands. All in favor of adjusting to meet the needs of Cor Mondorum. It is decided. We shall adjust. Any more topics of discussion?
Yes. How goes the search for your killer, Lionel?
No leads yet. We don't have any suspects.
I suggest your people get to work then. We don't need any more bodies piling up.
I assure you, my people are working very hard.
Clearly not enough. Inform us when you find more.
I will.
If there isn't anything else to discuss, we can end the meeting. Correct?
Yes. Thank you all for coming. Same time next week. What do the two of you think?
It's nothing concrete, but we should focus on the leaders who voted to keep the demands.
Right. A member of the cult would want Cor Mondorum exposed.
That would be Agatha Ellis of Europe and Kubo Manzo from Eastern Asia.
Do you have any reason to suspect either of them, Lionel?
Not necessarily. Both are rather stubborn individuals. I'm giving you access to all their files. Anything from phone records to purchase invoices will be open to you. Any searching you do will be under my name, in order to keep suspicion off of you.
What would we be looking for?
Anything that ties them to the cult. Hopefully you will find nothing, but we can't be too sure. If one of them is a member, the entire league is compromised.
How do we know it's not you, Lionel? No offense, but we can't rule you out.
Simeon Herigold has been under my care for over a decade. If I was a member of the Eyes, I would have killed him a long time ago. He's too dangerous for them to let live. I'm the only one you can trust on this.
That'll have to do for now.
Guys, I picked up something on the bug I planted in Robbins' office.
You planted a bug in the senator's office?
What happened, Urzan?
I've been listening to it for a long time now. He spent most of his time trying to call someone on the phone. Whoever he was calling didn't pick up, but after a while, Robbins received a call. Listen.
Robbins.
Who's that?
I don't know. Keep listening.
Grim, is that you? I've been trying to contact you for hours. What took you so long?
Busy.
Busy? I'm sure you have. Do you know what happened to me today?
What happened?
The FBI was at my door! They found my card at a crime scene! Our boss told me you were the best. The best doesn't leave their contact's business card at the scene of a crime!
Robbins is involved.
I had the number memorized. I didn't need the card anymore.
That's fine, but you left it where the FBI can find it. They asked me if I was involved.
What did you tell them?
I lied! I told them I didn't know anything about it. You're lucky I'm liberal when it comes to handing out my card.
When's the next job?
I'm not done yelling at you! If you cost me my position here, I will bring the law down on you as hard as possible!
Are you done?
Yes. We'll meet tomorrow at the usual spot at the usual time. I'll give you your next case then.
Thank you. Goodbye.
The things I do for these people.
It looks like we need to pay Mr. Robbins another visit.
What makes you think seeing him again would change anything?
We'll be a little more forceful with our approach. He doesn't want to lose his position in the government. We tell him that if he tells us where he's meeting this grim fellow, We won't turn him in. He'll squeal.
You will turn him in, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're just gonna make him feel safe. Who knows? Maybe we can get the name of our traitor out of him as well.
Can't sleep?
No,
You want to tell me what's on your mind?
got a lot going through my head.
Well, talk about one thing at a time.
Okay. I'm confused about the situation with my dad.
What about it?
As mad as I am, he's acting so kind to everyone, even me. The only time I see what I know him as is when I'm the one causing a bad situation.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes. No. It's not a bad thing to anyone but me. I don't want him to change. I want to feel justified in my anger.
Look, you're justified in your anger. He did terrible things. It's a good thing he's noticed. It means he's paying the price.
It's ridiculous. I'm afraid this new kindness is going to make everyone turn against me. Oh, come on, Melanie. He's not that bad. Oh, forgive him already. He doesn't seem to be that kind of guy anymore. No one saw him like I did, and I'm afraid that everyone will forget what I went through.
Then don't let him. Sure, he's making himself better, but that doesn't just make the pain go away. You don't have to forgive him to understand he's trying to be better.
Thanks. That's actually helpful.
No problem. What else is bothering
You.
Me? I'm bothering you.
No, not you specifically. More like the idea of you.
What?
I can't believe I'm doing this. I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want to get in your way.
Get in my way?
You like it here. I don't want to ruin that.
Oh, I get it. Victor's going through the same thing, but he's actively trying to.
The journey is here. Find her.
What was that?
You heard that?
Of course I did. That was really loud. That's strange. It didn't wake the others up.
Do you see that? It's some sort of light coming from the cave.
What is that?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
What? No! We agreed to wait until morning, remember?
What if it's not there in the morning? I won't go that far in.
Well, have fun. I'll be waiting here like we initially planned.
Toot yourself. I'll be back.
Ugh, fine. I'm coming.
I wonder what's so important about this place.
I don't know, but let's not go too deep in.
Don't worry, I wasn't planning to go much further past the entrance. We don't want to get lost in here.
What was that?
Well, that's not good. Looks like the cave entrance collapsed. Looks like we're stuck.
How'd the entrance collapse? That's wild!
Told you we should have just done it when we got here.
How are we supposed to do our mission now?
Wait, where's Simeon and Melanie?
We're in here.
You're in the cave?
What are you doing in there?
We saw something and went to check it out. The entrance collapsed behind us.
Good. This is what we're going to do. You two go and figure out whatever it is you need to do in there, and we'll find a way to get you out.
Okay, those boulders are huge. How are we gonna move them?
I'm sure someone big and strong like you would be able to figure something out.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we really going further in, Simeon?
Don't have much of a choice. Let's go see what the big deal is. I'm actually kind of glad that it's just the two of us. I think I've made a decision on whether or not I'm going to stay here. I want to make sure I told you first.
What did you decide?
I'm going to stay here.
That's great, Simeon.
Thanks. I really think I'm going to make a difference here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I get that you're upset. I understand that. I just hope you support me. You do support me, right? You could just say no.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
That you're happy for me?
I don't want to lie to you, Simeon.
What is it with you guys? I thought you guys would be on my side on this, but no. You're You're all caught up in how you feel about it.
Sorry we aren't jumping at the chance to never see you again.
What's going on with you? First you shut down Haze when all she wanted to do was get to know you, and now this.
All Haze wanted was the quickest and easiest way to make you fall in love with her. She had no interest in me. You rejected her anyway.
That's right, I did. But that doesn't mean you handled that correctly.
I don't care.
I expected stuff like this from Victor, but not from you. I've spent my whole life feeling like I didn't belong, like I was alone. Finally, I have people who understand, and you can't stand it.
I want you to be happy. If this makes you happy, then great, but don't! Not even for 1 minute, ever think you were alone.
You know that's not what I meant.
Of course, of course. Me and the others don't count because our genetic codes don't line up with yours. I'm sorry we weren't enough for you.
Wait, Melanie, I don't...
Oh my God, are you okay? Wait, I'm mad at you. I don't care if you're okay.
I'm fine. Looks like we made it to the end.
There's nothing here. Did we just waste our time?
Maybe. But maybe not. Look here.
It's some kind of writing. It's carved here on the stone.
Any idea what language it is?
It's not any language I've ever seen before. It's not Archion either. It looks old. Oh, this has been here a very long time.
The writing's everywhere. It covers everything, even the ceiling. How did we not notice this before?
We were busy yelling at each other.
Right. We're finishing the conversation after we get out of here, by the way.
Oh, lovely. Can't wait. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Wait, look. There's a part of the wall that doesn't have writing. It's a perfect circle. I doubt that's by accident.
Interesting. Touch it.
What?
Touch it. I'm sure it's like a button or something.
Then why don't you touch it?
You're the one with the dreams telling you to go to this place. Touch it.
No! Haven't you ever seen an Indiana Jones movie? What if it's a trap and it cuts off my hand?
Oh, you grow it back.
It would still hurt. A lot. Aren't you the one that's supposed to be reborn here or something? You touch it.
I can't believe you're making such a big deal out of this. We'll both do it.
Fine. But if I lose my hand, I'll never let you forget it.
I'm sure you won't. What did you do? I didn't do anything.
It's so bright.
What's happening?
The journey begins.
It's just starting? You can't be serious.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Did something happen? Did you see anything?
No, I just heard a voice that said, "The journey begins."
I heard that too. Any idea what it means?
No idea? You feeling reborn?
No. Other than rising stress levels, I'm feeling about the same as before.
What was the point of this place? We didn't learn anything.
I'd love to pull some random clue, but I fear we've wasted our time.
Great. Just great.
Looks like the others dug us out.
You heard that?
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Indeed.
Let's just get out of here. Oh, this is so disappointing.
Yes, we know.
Oh, right, you're still mad at me. We seemed to get along during all the random craziness, so I forgot.
Let's not talk about this now. We don't need to hash this out in front of the others.
You're probably right. Is that daylight? We weren't in there for that long, were we?
No, we weren't.
I'm gonna check up ahead.
It's 1 a.m.
Melanie, you're gonna want to see this.
What is it?
It wasn't snowing when we went inside, was it?
What? No. It's the middle of... May. Where are we?
I don't know, but what I do know is we entered the cave in an open field in the middle of spring, and we left it to find ourselves in a forest in the middle of the winter.
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah. The cave wasn't the journey. It was the door. We've only just started.
What do we do now?
Something's coming. Get ready for anything.
Are you people lost?
Torden?
You know me?
Yes. Well, no.
That's confusing.
You!
Me?
Simeon, do you know these people?
Yes, I do. Kind of. Not really. They've been in my dreams.
Dreams?
Well, this just got weird.
Archion. Caleb Hughes as Simeon. Elizabeth Plant as Melanie. Ethan McCabe as Victor. Addie Nofal as Poppy. Connor Howard as Hohenheim. Kay Weaver as Agent Harvey. Jeff Leeson as Cliff Reeves. Callum Perry as Sir Augustine. Sean Kadia as Urzon. Stephanie Tobin as Edwina. Rissa Montanez as Falca. Joy Ofodu as Erica. Delvin Green as Dagger. Ify as Haze. Johnny Machado as Aranea. Nate Barham as Gal. Oliver Smith as Torden and Sean. Lorenzo Onrubia as Senator Robbins. Naomi Madeline as Lady Alice. Jed Falco as Kubo Monzo. Colin Peter as Octavian. Nicole Tuttle as Tully. Peter Wicks as Grimm. Amina Karoma as Bakari. Additional voices by Emily Folger. Written and directed by Caleb Hughes. Follow us on Twitter at Studio Archion. Like what you see? Support us on Patreon. See you next time.